Hey, it's Motivation Monday, and today I want to talk about a book that I just finished by the title of Touching the Dragon and Other Techniques for Surviving Life's Wars by James Hatch. James, or Fat Jimmy as some of his teammates called him, was a Navy SEAL that served almost 25 years with the teams. He was shot on an expedition to try to save Bo Bergdahl, who was the deserter that left his post in Afghanistan. The injuries that he received were debilitating, and because of those injuries, over the next couple of years, he went through a very serious bout of depression, and at one point, putting a gun in his mouth to blow his brains out. It's not a typical book about SEALs and how tough Buds is and that I'm a shooter with a beard, but it is a book that takes a deep dive into the psychology of a man who has seen the extremes of war and the horrors that it often imparts upon the men that fight them. But the nice thing about this book is that not only is it humorous and insightful and takes a deep dive into, with an honest approach, into how James feels at times, but how he comes to the conclusion that instead of being stuck in a coffin of depression, he has worked his way out where other humans have showed him love and concern and insightfulness, especially his two teammates, the mechanic and the fly fisherman. Now, I don't know if those are their real names. Obviously, they're not their real names, but they're call signs. But he, at the very end of the book, gives a whole lot of credit to the fly fisherman about how he changed his life and his attitude about going about the dragons and the demons that he had. He came to the conclusion that we all must touch our dragons, or those demons that live in our heads a lot of the time in our lives, and that we can't seem to overcome. But his conclusion is that we must take a run at those dragons over and over and over again and never quit. We don't one day wake up with victory, but over a period of time with constant discipline and constant practice and constant acceptance, we can learn to deal with those dragons and also deal with helping others deal with theirs through love and concern. So if there's any book that you should read this week or over the next a month, if you're an avid reader, I would highly recommend Touching the Dragon by James Hatch. You won't regret it. And with that, I'm out.